the universe? That's the question that has a few different answers. One of them is perhaps a bit contradictory, and the others may not be too satisfactory. Well, to start off with, we know that the universe is about 13.7 billion years old, and in all that time the universe has been expanding. So perhaps you might think that the universe would be about 13.7 billion years across, or at least as far as we could see, the observable universe would be about that big. But the universe, like this fly, is playing a trick on us. It is much bigger than what you might anticipate, because although space is expanding, it's not necessarily abiding by the rules we might think at first. Space itself can expand faster than the speed of light. In any given instance, it may not be, but if you sum up along a very long line of sight, it may end up doing so. So the universe is in fact around 91 billion light years across, which is far bigger than you might anticipate without thinking about the speed of light kind of being violated there. But it's fine, the universe isn't really violating the speed of light. Well, that's one answer, which is a bit contradictory. The other answer is, that's just the size of the observable universe. That may not be the size of the entire universe. So the observable universe is the amount of space which we can observe and study. So if you took us and put us in a galaxy far away from here, we'd have our own observable universe that may not overlap with the one we currently have, depending on how far away you go. So the question is there actually a boundary to the universe? Can you go to a wall somewhere and say, alright, this is one end, go to the other wall and say that's the other end? Well, that's currently not too well understood. It seems like we don't know. And that's a bit unsatisfactory because there are multiple different ways this could go. Like on the Earth, if you subscribe to big globe theory, if you start off in one place and walk in a direction, you'll eventually end up coming back to where you started from. Like this fly returning to my ear. Similarly, if you start off in space and travel in one direction forever at extreme speeds, you might end up wrapping around and coming back on yourself. And that would mean that the universe is finite and it doesn't have a boundary. It just kind of wraps around itself in some different geometry that we're not used to. So the size of the universe. Observable universe, about 91 billion light years. The actual universe size, who knows?